how Jay-Z became a billionaire. I know in the last video I talked about how Beyonce lost a crazy amount of money for Adidas, or she didn't lose money, but how her brand Ivory Park is flopping. Now we're going to talk about how Jay-Z is making that paper. At the end of the day, there's money in that household, right? You can afford to fail at something. So for artists, 360 deals are horrible contracts. Why give the music company a cut of all your revenue? But most artists aren't Jay-Z. Here's how Jay-Z's 360 deal helped him be a billionaire, or helped make him a billionaire. In 2007, Jay was ending his time at Def Jam as Def Jam president. He signed big names, Rihanna, Jeezy, but felt constrained by all the red tape. Here's a quote about him, about his challenges at Def Jam from his 2010 interview with Rolling Stone. Just him complaining, you go pause the screen if you want to see that. He started talks with Live Nation, which just signed Madonna to a 360 deal for $120 million. 360 deals gave record labels a cut of touring revenue. So Live Nation wanted a cut from music revenue too, and was ready to pay up for the big stars. In 2008, Jay-Z made a 10-year, $150 million deal with Live Nation, started Rock Nation as a joint venture, impressive, $25 million upfront, $25 million advance on next tour, $25 million for investments, 20 pub licensing and rights, $10 million advance per album, minimum of 3 albums, $5 million overhead per year for 5 years. Rock Nation is now a full-service entertainment company with a record label, management company, sports agency, music festival, and an NFL partnership. At Rock Nation, at Rock Nation, Jay does all the things he dreamed of at Def Jam and Rockefeller Records. This deal expanded Jay-Z's reach with worldwide tours. Before this deal, most of his tours were US only. None grossed more than $30 million. And he also had Beyonce as a tool to really expand that. And I think this also kind of helped in shaping Beyonce into the biggest entertainer of our time. As a live performer, she really elevated her brand in line with Michael Jackson. And I think this partnership with Rock Nation within her household had a lot to do with that. But let me keep reading. But in the 2010s, Jay's tour grossed nearly $50 million each and stopped in 30 plus shows across the world. He became international Hove. Hove used that money to invest in companies like Uber, Tidal, Oatly, SpaceX, Fanatics, Sweet Green. I didn't know that. Savage X Fenty. What? Okay. His VC firm, Mercy Ventures Partners, recently closed its second fund of $325 million. In 2021, Forbes estimated that Jay-Z's net worth is $1.4 billion. Do you know the funny thing is, like, when Kanye on that text message told Jay-Z that I'm richer than you and everybody on this call, and Kanye hasn't even done half the work that Jay-Z has done. Just because you sold some shoes, you lucked out with one deal. But think about all these businesses that Jay-Z has. And you're going to sit on the phone with him and talk about that. And now you can't say nothing because you don't have the money. Easy come, easy go. If you have all your eggs in one basket, all his eggs were in Yeezy, which he didn't even own. And he used that to flex on Jay-Z, who owns his stuff. It's quite funny because he doesn't have that now. He's now not richer than Jay-Z. But I sidetrack. $425 million cash and investments, $320 million armed and $140 million Rock Nation, $120 million Duce, $95 million music catalog, $70 million art collection, $50 million real estate. A lot of the stemmed from 2008 Live Nation deal. So because he was able to do this deal and make all this money, he used that and reinvested it. That's how you guys do business. You reinvest. Definitely go check out the book the book that it's in my link down below in my Amazon affiliate links. Rich Dad's Guide to Investing. It tells you how to reinvest your money in companies to make sure you stay rich. It tells you not to keep your money parked in one place, like Kanye, in one business. No, you have to move your profits into other businesses and keep moving your money, because your money is parked, it's not working. And your money's your employee, it's supposed to work for you. Anyway, watch my other channel, The University of Making Money, where I break down more about money and finance and all that stuff. But let me keep reading this. Jay's Live Nation deal influenced the rest of hip hop in 2 ways. 1, more global touring. Many hip hop stars earned the biggest checks out of the US. More companies inspired by Rock Nation, QC, Dreamville, TDE, and OVO have similar business models. That's so interesting. Jay is hip hop's greatest rapper and its most influential business leader. That's quite some accolades. Where he goes, others follow. Wow. Most can't replicate his 2008 Live Nation deal or his 2017 deal of $200 million, but they learn a lot of things from it. Quite an interesting story. Very impressive stuff, Jay-Z. Someone to look up to. I mean, what else can I say? This is just so interesting, the way that he's navigated business. I definitely advise. There are a few things here. Like, people think, do one thing. Only do one thing. Focus on one thing. And, but it's so important that you can diversify, especially in this, information era that we're living in. You just have to understand how to structure your business. Appoint us. I'm reading right now, Jet Fuel. Such a good book. I'm going to add it to my Amazon affiliate links. But Jet Fuel talks about how to literally put jet fuel into your business to skyrocket your business. And you have to understand there are 2 roles in a business. Well, in the top of the business, right? It's the visionary and the integrator. And the visionary, right, is probably Jay-Z. You have the vision for all the stuff you want to build, and the integrator is the person that implements that stuff. So Jay-Z is very smart. I'm sure he hired people to run those businesses. He has the ideas, he has the vision, and then he hires the right people in place. And actually, the visionary is typically the CEO, and the integrator is typically the COO, Chief Operating Officer. But yes, if you're smart about the way that you structure your business, you can do so many things. Like, look at the list of all the businesses that Jay-Z has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including Rock Nation. And he left Rockefeller, went somewhere else. Realized that he's appointed as CEO, but he doesn't have ownership in this company, and they sort of dictate how he operates. Let me use my influence. Let me partner with Live Nation. Let's do a JV. So I have ownership. I have stake. And so I dictate how I operate. And yeah, I'm an executive, but I don't have to be an executive. So it's like throughout his life, he keeps elevating. He keeps doing more, bigger, better things. And it's so interesting because this information is not really spoken about. It's just not in the forefront. We do celebrate Jay-Z as a CEO, but we really don't understand the structure and nature of his business. And this tweet really offers a lot of clarity to it. Let me know your thoughts anyway. Really interesting stuff. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. Yes, and make sure you check out my other channel, The University of Making Money, where I go into more depths about just business infrastructure and all that stuff, finance, personal finance, and making money. It's just money tainment, right? Anyway, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. A peace. Oh, make sure you check out my app, Ray Messenger. Ray Messenger, powered by ChatGPT, at Ray the AI on Instagram, on Facebook, across social media. You DM her on Instagram, you message her on Facebook Messenger, you hit her up on WhatsApp, and she answers your questions. I have a new feature now. She summarizes text for you. You could send her a link to any page and she'll summarize it for you. Or send her a document, copy and paste the context of the document. She'll summarize it for you. Check her out. You can also use it on the platform on Read Messenger. We have, our own platform as well. Check her out. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. I'm Kenim O. You're watching Brand Video Pro, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.